Hello, West Ham Network. It is Holly, and I'm here with your Hammers headlines for today, Thursday, the 19th of October, 2023, of course, run in association with the brilliant guys at kumb.com. Now, while we take a little bit of a break from Premier League football, today we are going to be taking a look at the Hammers' recent international performances and everything that's been going on in the last couple of days there. Quite a few players have got some game time, while not all of them will have got the results that they would have wanted. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe, or if you fancy treating yourself, sign up as a member so you can enjoy exclusive content and regular prize draws. Also, if you like this video, please give it a cheeky thumbs up so that we know that you have enjoyed it. So without any further ado, let's jump straight into it. Up first, Edson Alvarez helped Mexico secure a 2-2 draw with Germany in their international friendly. He was in the starting 11 for Mexico as his side came from behind to take the lead less than 2 minutes after the break, but ultimately then concede within 5 minutes and then hold Germany to a draw. Now, Alvarez received a booking in what was his 72nd cap for his country, something which we've seen him do a fair amount so far this season. Now, he has got 4 yellow cards. 4 yellow cards in 7 Premier League appearances and 1 yellow card in 1 Europa League game so far, something which ideally we see him stop. Otherwise, basically, we're going to see him face a fair amount of ban time off the pitch, which we don't want. So for anyone that doesn't know, picking up 5 yellows before match week 19 results in a 1-match ban, which we do see quite commonly in the league, meaning he is not allowed another yellow card for 11 more games, which sounds a little bit like it might be a challenge given his form for bookings. Also, if he gets 10 yellows by week 32, which he is well on his way to, he will get a 2-match ban. And if he accumulates 15 yellows by week 38, he'll get a 3-match ban. Now, those are all in addition to each other. It's not just a 1, 2 or 3-match ban. He would serve them as he receives that amount of yellow cards. Based on his form for bookings in the Premier League, he will be on 21 yellows by week 38. Slightly concerning, which would mean 6 weeks of bans between now and then. So basically, he needs to tread quite literally, very carefully. Then up next for your other Hammers international performances, Mohamed Kudus played for Ghana for the 25th time. He featured for 75 minutes, but his side struggled to create many opportunities and they lost 4-0 to the US in Tennessee as all 4 goals came in the first half. Jared Bowen, Callum Marshall and Michael Forbes were all unused substitutes for England and Northern Ireland, respectively, in qualifiers for the Euros. In these games, England beat Italy 3-1 at Wembley to secure a qualification, and Northern Ireland lost 1-0 to Slovenia, meaning they are now out. So Areola was also an unused substitute for France. They beat Scotland 4-1 in a friendly. And in qualifiers for AFCON, Agard started and was booked as well as Morocco beat Liberia 3-0, meaning they top Group K ahead of South Africa, with both securing a spot in the finals, which will take place in the Ivory Coast between January and February. So we have that to look forward to, or to navigate with squad rotation there. Heggie started against Hungary under-21s, but lost 1-0 in the Euro under-21 qualifiers, ending their campaign 4th of 6 nations and unfortunately missing out on qualification with 14 points from 10 games. And last but not least, of course, Mabama started for England's elite squad, which was formerly known as the under-20s and has been renamed, which I didn't realise until today. Playing for 78 minutes in a 2-1 defeat to Portugal. Again, he's getting a lot of game time on big stages, so hopefully it's only a matter of time before we can see what he can do in the Premier League, but we'll have to see. And finally, the return of the Premier League. So we've got 3 days until the Premier League returns, with our next fixture being away to Villa. Now, this is going to be a big one as they are playing brilliantly this season, which I don't think many of us would have really expected them to do so well. They're sitting 5th in the league, as well as having scored 19 goals in their 8 games so far. So our defence are going to have to be on it to clear up any mess before we can concede. Then on Thursday the 26th, we play away to Olympiacos before hosting Everton on Sunday the 29th at London Stadium. Basically, the games are coming thick and fast and it's going to be a load of fun. Here's hoping that those that have travelled to play international breaks are back and ready to focus everything they have on their return, because we haven't got any time to bed people back in, simply put. But it's going to be a very telling time as well for West Ham, because while we've had some really good results and mainly struggled against teams like Liverpool and Man City that we thought we would usually find a little bit difficult to face, we have now got a run of games which we really, really should be winning. In fact, our next Premier League fixtures are against Villa, Everton, Brentford, Nottingham Forest, Burnley and Palace. So if we can actually win all or most of these, it would put us in a really, really good position in the league. But if we start dropping easy points again, it's going to start knocking confidence and it could be the beginning of a downward spiral. So while obviously we haven't got perfect form in the Premier League at the moment because we have had a couple of difficult fixtures, we have performed well against teams like Newcastle that have been making it difficult for everyone else. So there are positives to be taken into this run of games. But like I said, we've got to be focused, we've got to be ready, and we've got to be switched on, because what costs us often is when we underestimate an opponent. So that is not what we're going to be doing. So either way, it's going to be an eventful few weeks, and here's hoping that we can really start climbing up the table, because with fixtures like that, there's no excuse not to. And then when the more difficult fixtures come, having that to sit back on and know that we're not dropping anywhere close to the relegation zone, it's just a fear you always have as a West Ham fan, isn't it? That you're going to fall back that way. It's just nice. We just need to pick up the points while we can. And this is games where we should be doing that. So there we go. There we have it. Thank you so much for watching. That is all from me for today. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. Stay tuned for loads and loads more updates, because you know all the content is coming your way on West Ham Network. Have a great day. And until next time, come on you Irons.